new U.S. bill could give green cards to 8 million immigrants. But will it pass? A new U.S. immigration bill introduced by Senator Padilla could open a pathway to green cards for over 8 million long-term undocumented immigrants, including dreamers, TPS holders, and skilled workers. The video seeks to modernize a decades-old law by updating the eligibility date for permanent residency. If you are interested in this topic, please pay attention and watch the video through to the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Immigrants in the U.S. could qualify for lawful permanent resident status, commonly known as a green card, if they have lived in the country continuously for at least 7 years before applying, do not have a criminal record, and meet all other current eligibility requirements, according to a bill proposed to be introduced in the U.S. Senate by Senator Padilla. The announcement comes against the backdrop of what the bill's backers describe as the indiscriminate immigration enforcement practices of the Trump administration, according to a Times of India report. The bill is likely to be tabled in the U.S. Senate next week, though immigration experts remain doubtful about its passage. Senator Padilla, a senior member of the Senate Judiciary Subcommittee on Immigration, recently drew national attention after being forcibly escorted from a press event led by Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. Senator Dick Durbin will co-sponsor the bill in the Senate, with Representative Zoe Lofgren leading the House version. This overdue update will provide a much-needed pathway to a green card for more than 8 million people, including dreamers, forcibly displaced individuals, temporary protected status holders, children of long-term visa holders, essential workers, and highly skilled members of our workforce, such as H-1B visa holders, who have been waiting years for a green card to become available, says a release from Padilla's office. If enacted, the bill would support hundreds of Indian nationals caught in a lengthy backlog for employment-based green cards and address the issue of family separation due to children aging out at 21. Currently, these children must either shift to an international student visa or leave the country. A March 2023 study by David J. Beer, the Cato Institute, estimated India's EB2 and EB3 backlog at 10.7 lakh, with around 1.34 lakh children expected to age out before receiving a green card. Technically, the bill seeks to amend Section 249 of the Immigration and Nationality Act, known as the Registry, which gives the Secretary of Homeland Security discretion to grant lawful permanent resident status to individuals who have been in the country since a specified date and meet other criteria. Section 249 was last updated in 1986, and the current cutoff date for eligibility remains January 1st, 1972, more than 50 years ago. Senator Padilla had introduced a similar bill in September 2022, which is now being revived and reintroduced. The renewing immigration provisions of the Immigration Act of 1929 would amend the registry statute by updating the eligibility cutoff, allowing individuals who have lived in the U.S. for at least 7 years before filing an application to qualify for permanent residency. Americans know there's a better path forward than the Trump administration's cruel scapegoating of hardworking immigrants and fear-mongering in California communities, said Padilla. We believe that if you've lived here for over 7 years, paid taxes, contributed to your community, and have no criminal record, then you deserve a pathway to legalization. My bill is a common-sense fix to our outdated immigration system, the same kind of reform Republican President Ronald Reagan embraced 4 decades ago, calling it a matter of basic fairness. This legislation creates no new bureaucracies or agencies. It simply updates a long-standing pathway to reflect today's reality and provide a fair shot at the American dream for millions of dreamers, TPS holders, and highly skilled workers who have faced delays and uncertainty for decades. While the bill offers hope to millions, its fate remains uncertain amid political divisions and skepticism from immigration experts. Whether it passes or not will depend on bipartisan support and congressional momentum in the coming weeks. That is all for today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.
A US bill could give green cards to 8 million immigrants, but will it pass? A new bill late by Senator-elect Padilla, aims to provide lawful permanent resident green card status to immigrants who have lived in the US for at least 7 years, had no criminal record, and meet other eligibility criteria. Titled the Renewing Immigration Provisions of the Immigration Act of 1929. The bill proposes amending Section 249 of the Immigration and Nationality Act, which has not been updated since 1986. If passed, it could benefit over 8 million individuals, including the dream of TPS holders, essential workers, and H-1B visa holders, especially Indian nationals stuck in the EV2 and EV3 green card backlog. Co-sponsored by Senator Dick Durbin and lead in the House by Representatives Joel Lofgren. The bill revised Padilla 2022 Professor. The video aims to reduce family separation and aging up issues of children of visa holders despite its potential impact. Immigration experts questions its a passage and political resistance. Padilla calls the proposal a fair, common sense fix rooted in American values.